From Canyon High School, welcome inside SCV Sports Blitz. I'm Vince Johnson, joined by Cary Osborne, sports editor for The Signal. And the Cowboys coming off a big week, a win over Westlake on the road last week.
Yeah, Westlake, a former Northern Division foe, on the road beating Westlake. Defense shining big time for the Cowboys. Offense did a good job too.
And you were at that game. Talk about that defense. They really shined.
Yeah, you know, they had 5 interceptions, Vince, which is something that you don't see very often in a football game at any level. Lots of guys shined. My personal favorite was Tevin Priestley. He came out of nowhere, great closing speed, had an interception in the end zone. A lot of guys had great games, though, so it's hard to mention just one guy.
Does it change your thinking of Canyon moving forward as we look into the Foothill League play? Could they rise? Could they win this league?
Yeah, they could, Vince, and it doesn't change my thinking. I said early on that I thought that I think they're going to finish in second place in the Foothill League. They could win a league championship. They're that good. I think they're that complete. They're more balanced than they were last year.
And they feel a little bit underappreciated, but one team that won't be is the 83 team that they'll be honoring on Friday.
Yeah, 1983 team, that's when the year when Santa Clarita Valley really rose up in football and put itself on the map. Hart wins the CIF championship, and then the next day Canyon wins the CIF championship. Harry Welch, the head coach, coming back this Saturday to be honored with the 83 team. It should be very, very cool. I've known Harry a long time. I've been accused of being a big Harry fan.
And then that will be the precursor to the game.
Yes.
And it's a big game for Canyon, a tough team.
Yeah, they're playing a Clovis team that it was a big shootout last year. I don't expect the same thing. Just based off of the defense that Canyon played last week, should be a little lower scoring, but another good test for the Cowboys.
And this week we talked to head coach Rich Gutierrez and Izzy Cabrera.
Prior to the game, we're commemorating the 30-year anniversary of the 1983 CIF team, and I think it's awesome because we have a number of their athletes. I think there was about 30 that were on that team. Joe Zachariah, who's a legend for this valley. Derek Rusk, I'm going to put his name out there. He's one of our teachers, and not only that, he's a girls' head soccer coach, and we're going to have Coach Welch call the coin flip, and just make it a great evening. It's Cowboy football. It's the way to celebrate it, and I feel honored to be a part of it. You know, you're focused on the game, but you could be distracted because there's so many great players that are walking around. You almost want to talk to them and chop it up with them, and I've even communicated with like Coach Steinman, who's over at Valencia. He's their AD. He was a part of that staff. It's just amazing to me how many in this valley are intertwined by the game of football.
Last year we were kind of like seemed like most of us were doing our own things. This year we're more of like a family. I'm telling you, like everything just comes together. We're just pushing.
We want our offense to click, to get stronger week by week. We want the defense to get better from where they left off last week. I was truly proud of the effort they put in.
Well, Tevin, he cramped, so I went in for him, and I just made sure everyone was getting their interceptions, so I felt guilty if I didn't get one, so I had to jump around.
It's like we told them on Saturday with films, you can always get better. This was just our first game. We've got many more to go.
Brady White,
Kate Apsey,
Walatarski,
Izzy Cabrera,
Connor Wingenroth.
You went to coming this fall. We rank the buzz in the Santa Clarita Valley sports world.
Who should be on this list?
Canyon, Valencia. Valencia's the Foothill League champion.
It's the @Signal Sports Hot 10.
Saugus cross country should be number 4.
No, I'm not advocating cross country being higher on this list.
Tell us who should make the cut, and you could be a part of the show.
I don't know who that top player is. I'm going to take Shane Vereen. Does he create buzz?
Send photos or videos on Instagram or tweet us @Signal Sports or by using the hashtag SignalHot10.
I wish Hart students would let us know. Which side? I don't know.
Spread the word and let the games begin. Welcome back inside SCV Sports Blitz. Lots of big games Friday night. Hart hosts Chaminade. COC should be a big one.
Oh, it should be a very big one, Vince. I think Chaminade is one of the best teams in Southern California year in and year out. Hart tested last week big time defensively. They're going to get another big test defensively. It should be another shootout.
We haven't mentioned the Golden Valley Grizzlies. They broke a long losing streak last week.
Who predicted that?
I believe you did in bold predictions. This week, Royal, a chance to go 2-0?
Yeah, they've been close games. They've met the last 3 years. Royal's in the Marmoni League, and you know what? Now, those teams are a different class, and I think Golden Valley's in for a tough one.
Not picking an upset one more time?
No.
A couple teams in the Valley hit the road for big games. Valencia going to Palmdale. They lost to Palmdale a year ago.
Yeah, Valencia is facing a very tough Palmdale team with a determined Demario Richard maybe the number one running back in the state of California. Great kid, big personality. It's not his personality they're going to have to tackle. It's his shifty moves. He's a strong runner. I'm going to love watching this game. I'm going up to Palmdale for it.
Valencia replacing their quarterback. This is their first game. What do you expect out of the quarterback position?
Jake Wallace, we didn't see much of him last year because it was, much of what he could do because mostly it was goal line stuff. I really don't know. I hear good stuff from head coach Larry Muir. We'll see.
Saugus going on the road for a tough test as well.
Yeah, Saugus gets Simi Valley, and Simi Valley looked good last week. Obviously, we weren't there, but from what we've heard, it's going to be a tough one. Saugus, Reed Roop, though, running back, stud.
291 rushing yards last week. See if he can put up a repeat performance. Maybe Saugus pulls off an upset. You mentioned Saugus. You wanted to talk about cross country.
Yeah, this is where, Vince, you insert the same old footage of Saugus cross country that we shot last year. That's all you got. Okay. This Saturday, Saugus is hosting a one-of-a-kind event. It's the top 4 teams from the state last year, the Division 1, 2, 3, and 4 champions in the state. For the first time ever in the state of California, those teams will face off in a cross-country meet here at Central Park.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't mention West Ranch coming off a win 56-0 in the opening week. Jan Miller, a good debut.
Yeah, outstanding debut. I don't think we could have thought that they would win 56-0. Sierra Canyon, that's the team they get this week. I think West Ranch is going to go 2-0.
Chase Killingsworth leading the way for the Wildcats. Now it's time for bold predictions. Give it to us.
We went negative at times last year. We're going to go negative again. Palmdale will beat Valencia.
That is just crushing.
Well, you know what? Demario Richards is a stud. I got a lot of love for that kid.
All right. Valencia is going down, according to Cary Osborne.
Yeah. Northern Division matchup. It could be a playoff matchup, playoff preview. When the playoffs come, Valencia will beat Palmdale. But right now, Palmdale.
That's all we got for this edition of SCV Sports Blitz. Cary Osborne, Vince Johnson. We'll see you next week.